I'ma kill you.
It's done.
What's good? Check out that YG and Mozzie Gangster.
The West Coast is back,
yeah,
boy.
I was just about to say, I think the West Coast is like,
man, I got
like we never left.
Shout out to Sack, man. Like Sack brought the whole West Coast back, man. 2014, that boy Mozzarella came out, man. And I know it's a lot of politics going on with Sack, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't from Sack, I'm from the Bay, so I can like everybody. But shout out to Oak Park, South Side, what they call it, South Sac, Iraq, North Highlands, you know what I'm saying? The North, you feel me? The Manors, all that, man. The East, the P, you feel me?
Yeah, they definitely trying to bring the West back all the way with that.
Ain't no trying. They did that, man. Them boys, man. Shout out to the old schoolers too, like X-Rated, man, and can't forget about Brother Lynch Hung and Sebo. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They said Homicide from Oak Park is the one that really started that Sack shit, boy. You know, your hip hop history in Sacramento, though.
Yeah, no, that's really good to see that, because you know when people think of California, they think about LA. They think about LA.
Shout out to Los Angeles, though.
Yeah,
you know?
Shout out. So that's why these collabs is gonna be like, it's major. But what's good though, we got like a guest in the building. We're gonna do a thing out here on the E.B.H Black Show where it's like no face, no case, but you could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
We got that boy
K-Fetty, Seminary. What's up, boy?
What's up with y'all, man?
Yeah, man. Real East Oakland nigga, man.
Got some yang from him. Got some yang for you. Yeah. So we're gonna drop a couple of topics today. We're gonna talk about what we talk about. We talking about why women don't cook no more. And then we're gonna talk about deadbeat dad as a syndrome. You know, we hear that word all the time about being deadbeats and all that other stuff. What does that mean? Who came up with that? And then we're gonna talk about the hip hop, you know, collaborations between the North and the South of California, because like we said, a lot of people think that LA is California, and the Bay influenced LA a lot. Like that for shizzle.
Fashizi, or
that really, but really it come from Fashizi. And then Snoop and them twerked it and made it for shizzle.
Yeah.
And then everybody around the whole world talking about for shizzle, my nizzle.
Yeah.
That's a Bay influence. You know, not to say that Snoop don't give it up to us, because they do for sure. Like we say, it's all love, but it's good to see like a Mozzie get with a YG, or a Mozzie get with a Snoop and get on a Mechanics beat and make that collaboration. Because I think for Mozzie, is like when they started talking about him on the East Coast, like Fat Joe and all them, that's when he started. That's when you really making a ripple in the rap game.
Me and K-Fetty was sliding, man, up to I-80. You feel me? And we slapping this new Mozzie, boy. We heard Wale on the song. You could have shot that to me, and I could have stopped him from doing all that. Don't disturb the E.B.H Black Show, man. But now, listen, K-Fetty, what about that song we heard with him and Wale, man? This man going up, right?
I ain't even gonna lie, I'm not even too big of a fan of Mozzie.
Yeah, because you know, listen, on some real shit, this nigga K-Fetty is from Seminary, and Mozzie so happened to do some weird shit and diss my partner, rest in peace partner, you feel me, who no longer with us, rest in peace to K-Fetty, you know what I'm saying? And, Mozzie had mentioned him in a little diss song with Filthy that had nothing, you didn't even know nothing about that shit. So, that's just weird to me. But musically, niggas is dope.
Yeah, but on a music tip, it's good because it brings a little it just bring a little light back to California.
Yeah. Mozzie can't rap, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got the West Coast on his back, man, for real. Blueface came and went, but Mozzie came and stick. You feel me? That's that Northern California.
Yeah, so go ahead and share this and subscribe to the YouTube channel, the E.B.H Black Show. I'm just sharing it to some groups and things like that. So make sure y'all do the same. Go to the E.B.H Black Show with Powerball Rich, the co-host. Go to the Facebook group and then go see all of our episodes. So yeah, so it's definitely good to see that in there. So man, we was just chopping up game, you know what I'm saying? That's just that game. But we from the Yay area, so we chopping up game. We was talking about things that we notice about women nowadays. Like women will ask you, do you cook as a man? Like that's one of their first questions now. They ask you. Like it used to be men ask a woman, do you cook? But now women asking men, do they cook? And then we were talking about what else they do. The car don't be clean fed.
Cars don't be clean. Always depending on the man to clean a car all the time. But it's crazy.
They don't want to pump the gas. They don't want to keep the car clean. They want a man to do that and cook for them. Why is that?
Well,
they spend a lot of time in the mirror though, doing them eyelashes and shit.
Oh, yeah, when it got something to do with them, they got all full focus for it. You feel me? No pun intended. Focus for
not the right. Hey, it's a good wow. Hey, so now is it like them just being selfish, being lazy? What is it, or is it just like a bunch of beta niggas? I mean, like dudes on beta business that's willing to cater to their every need while they look good as if they was on Love and Hip Hop or something.
I think they take advantage. They take advantage and they lazy. Most of them be lazy and they take advantage.
Yeah, that's a deadly combination to be dating. Oh, a lazy. What'd you say? Lazy and what?
No, I was just about to put that up there. Like one of the comments is that's a lazy female.
Yeah, he said they take advantage of you and they lazy. That's deadly. That's like a sidewinder snake.
So if a woman says or asks you as a man, do you cook? Would that be what they would consider a red flag? You know what I'm saying? Because does that mean she lazy? And then you ask her, hey, do you know how to cook? She'll be like, yeah. She just don't want to.
But we can't always, this is when our apex kick in. We can't always lay blame on that because I learned how to cook from my parents. You feel me? Watching them teaching, and they teaching me. Pops used to put me to the side, show me how to make sauce and stuff and stuff like that. So that it also comes from the parenting. Sometimes, unfortunately, some people ain't got the proper parenting and they ain't prepared for, for life. Because life, you got to be prepared for everything. You got to learn something from somebody. You just ain't born and you know how to cook. You feel me? I learned how to cook from my parents. So some of these females grew up in maybe broken homes or maybe their parents didn't cook. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they had a butler.
Nah, I didn't.
Shit, listen, I didn't even never make no cake in my life. I'm in East Oakland one day on 5-7 in Walnut, and this man, Black Kitchen, this nigga was in there making a cake. I watched him. I saw him how to do it. He taught me. He showed me how he did it. Next thing you know, nigga, I went to baking cakes on his ass.
Yeah, he did. Making all kind of swirl cakes.
So that's my point, man. That's my point.
He was making all kind of swirl cakes. Like, I was like, oh, that looked fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not like each one teach one, like you said. So, so what do we do though? You know what I'm saying? If women not cooking right, and they don't look like they missing no meals. That's because they eating that fast food. So they not even cooking for themselves or their kids. So as a man, how do we as
Listen,
a man, how do we handle that?
Hot pockets is the hot topic.
No.
We want to talk about what we talking about, they body. We want to talk about talking about their body.
Yeah.
Shit, let's talk about how all this plastic surgery going on.
Oh yeah.
That's in case shit, cause shit, most of them cheating anyway. That shit don't even be real these days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I'm spending all that money on that.
At first, it was looking cool to me. I'm not gonna lie, it was looking cool to me. Like, but then when everybody started looking the same, like too many women had the same body. You feel me? Like you went to the same doctor, like y'all all related. You feel me? It's that just threw me for a twist. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, it's impressing and it's an eye sweetener. You feel me? But just to me, I rather get with the girl with the fupa and that bomb ass chalupa.
Where did they get that idea that they have to have a certain body type? It's
White
like
girls.
an Instagram model. Where?
Like white girls that ain't have it like sisters normally, naturally.
Mm-hmm.
White girls.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They started doing it, right?
Right.
And then how did it become a black thing? Because now,
or just the people of all, it ain't just a black
it's
thing.
not,
insecure about
I'm not saying it's just a black thing.
I know, but I'm just saying now it's just everybody.
Stomach looking
it is
down,
everybody.
right and shit. They are insecure about themselves.
Listen, this is what it is to me, bro. They all look like that body is. It all looks like a Latin. Like everybody got them Latin hips. You feel me, with that black booty. Kind of. That's why it's called the Brazilian butt lift. You know, they all got these Brazilian bodies, like, and naturally in Brazil, that's how they come. That's how they build. Because they walking upstairs, they in the favelas, bro. They don't have cars, so they walk upstairs in heels all day. So that's how they naturally built like that. But this new wave, you know what I'm saying, with the implants and, you know what I'm saying, and replacing it a gut. You know, listen, they taking natural fat from the stomach and putting it in other places. I'm with that though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm with that.
Yeah, because it looks good.
And it feels good, you know, because it's natural. You know what I'm saying? So there's some, you know, some pros and, you know, cons to it. So,
but is that
some
really
people overdo it and a lot of people ain't taking care of it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not arguing. I mean, it just, some people don't look right with it. A lot of people making this shit look, I mean, then it's like everybody doing it. So it's like a sport now. Like everybody's doing this shit.
I seen an Asian girl, man, who got her body done. She got, nigga, how you see an Asian with a Brazilian body? Like, that don't even look right. Feel me? Like, when them Asians be naturally yoked though, like, you know, up here in the Bay Area, we got a lot of Asians, boy. They be built like sisters from eating all that American food. They grew up in East Oakland, you feel me, eating tacos and, you know, gumbo with the people they knew on Christmas, you feel me? So they eating like we do, and then they start getting shaped like you feel me, like we do. And now you see a lot of natural Asians with big old breasts, nice hips, big booties, you feel me?
It's a fucked up trend to me.
Yeah, but that implant, you know what I'm saying, that reshaping, you know, it kind of just look weird when you see them. I don't know, just to me, but hey, would a nigga still, would you still smack one?
Yeah,
let's not lie about that.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Of course.
We can talk all the shit we want, but niggas still gonna smack them.
The ones that don't look right with it. That's the one I'm talking about them.
Yeah, but what's gonna end up happening?
But if she fine, you gonna smack her though.
Yeah, but what's gonna end up happening after about 5 to 10 years, then it's gonna become normal, and then all bets is off. We're just in a fortunate position to see it transition from non-existent to existence. So we got the first batch, you know what I'm saying? You might overcook the first batch a little bit, but then once you do the second batch, the grease is just right.
Yeah.
So then, like, you're gonna always see yoked Asians, and yoked is like what we see out here is kind of like her body banging, like everything is there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like well, a man being swole, he yoked, right? But that's like the female version of that.
It's like thick.
Yeah, it's like thick. So that's gonna be like everybody. But the thing about it is that does get a man's attention, but that doesn't necessarily keep a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have bomb body, your sex could be cool, but if you get on my nerves, I'm not gonna want to be there all the time like that. And
listen, man, I know cats that got like they girl body, got their body done, whatever, Brazilian butt lift, or whatever you want to call it, BBLs, whatever they doing. She got that right, spent like 7 bands on it, and man, the man still cheated on her with a fat girl. So,
oh damn.
Yeah, that You know what I'm saying? That don't make
so what that would tell me is she was getting on his nerves. And she did something, and the fat girl, quote unquote, the big girl or whatever, was doing something that the other girl wasn't doing.
About it? You want to know the truth? You got your body done, but your pussy still trash.
Oh God,
that's what that stems from. Yeah, you got
it's your just body. That simple,
or your hygiene, or just you feel.
It don't listen. You can get all that body work you want, but you can't change the way that yak feel. Ain't no changing that, bro.
Can't change the way who you is. Period.
Don't
change your mentality or your way of thinking. It probably make it worse. But can you imagine that? Imagine if we can go get pets and muscles all implanted and it look natural, like, or they can inject you with something, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, nigga, you got the nigga all muscle. It just nigga, all your fat just absorb and turn into muscle,
right?
In a couple weeks, right? You just gotta go get some like COVID shots.
Yeah.
Shot 2, shot 10. Okay, now you buff, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you act? Like, especially the people that never seen you before.
It'd be like a confidence thing for sure. And then imagine, but then they tell you now you gotta start going to the gym. You didn't ever like going to the gym in the beginning, right? Mm-hmm. And you ain't gonna go a whole lot, even if you got the body just from start, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that's the same thing with the body, like you were saying, Kay, like Fed, like you were saying, like they're not keeping it up, you know what I'm saying? Like you got it, but then you gotta keep it up, you know. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be it's gonna be a normal thing. I think it's just gonna become normal, like to find a woman that's all natural, her hair, her own body, and all that. I think it's gonna be like.
Yeah, everybody fucking themselves up, man.
3 to 4 out of 10, if that high. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna be. It's gonna be an issue. Let me see. I hit the gym every day, and I still don't look like right. Let me see who that was, because when they be sending us the messages through the Facebook chat, it just says Facebook user. So. Yeah, because they get snatched in all the right areas, and then they automatically had a Instagram body. So, and then all they gotta do is walk around and flaunt it. To me, that's cheating the game. That's cheating the game, because like you don't want to put the work in, because there are women out there actually putting the work in. So it's almost like a slap in their face, because it's like they put the work in to get that. And they should get the benefits of that, but now you only take a few $1,000s, throw it at the doctor, and risk your life and having a body like that. But now I'm not judging one way or the other, because like we said earlier, if we see it, you know what's gonna happen.
Do what makes you feel good, man. That's what society is pending on everybody.
Just take care of yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do what makes you feel happy. You know what I'm saying? Because only person that's gonna be happy in your skin is yourself. Ain't nobody else gonna be happy in your skin but the nigga that's hitting real quick.
You go cut.
You feel me?
You go bounce.
You gonna bounce
after you get out of your skin.
Get it out of there.
And speaking of bouncing, right? You mess around and have a kid with her.
Oh, if he's shine balling.
Oh yeah, of course. If he's shine balling,
skin on skin,
the real deal, Holyfield.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get in that situation, you have a kid, and you leave the girl because what would be a reason why you would leave a girl? Because she was crazy, she was doing stuff that was wilding, or what?
Probably some goofy shit. Said some goofy shit, pretending she was somebody that she wasn't,
competing with you and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, concealing vital information, much needed.
Yeah, no communication.
Like if you was a hooker in your past, you should have let me know so I could have dealt with that accordingly. Like, give me the options. Don't let nobody be like, oh yeah, you don't remember she was on Backpage in 2004?
Oh wow.
I mean, I don't care, but just to put me up on game, nigga. Let me.
Right, I need to know that. I didn't need to find that out in the streets.
Would you need to know? Wouldn't you want to know if I was a child molester? You know what I'm saying? My previous mentality,
or even if you was just community dick, because that's what they call it. They want to know if your man community dick. So I'm just saying. So then the dude leaves.
Hold on, man. The truth about that, it is the dick is community dick. Like for real. Like no, like listen, breeders, ask any breeder. He has more females than males, right? Because he's a breeder, right? You can't breed with a lot of men. You feel me? You're gonna have more females in your stock, right? So horse breeders, they all got a lot of mares. You feel me? They got more, and they probably got one bull. You feel me? For 15 mares. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the natural course of life. Shout out to Copa. You know what I'm saying? We built for this. You feel me? We designed for it. We manufactured.
So it's community in that way because
yes, we have community dick. Like our dicks. If we was to walk around naked, right? Yes, it is. Don't get it twisted. Hey. But now look, check this out. If we walked around nude, right, and men just laid back on brick, or laid on their back on the beach, on brick though, right, because they thinking about something. Any woman can come bounce on that bitch, right? Bop, 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 bop. Get hers another bitch. It could be a line of bitches. Bop, bop, bop. But a woman lying nude has to spread her legs. You hear me? Or bend over, give you some access to it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the difference when you say community dick and public pussy.
And then once you get pregnant, she can only get pregnant by once, no matter how many dudes hit.
Yes. So she's not manufactured.
But the dude, he can have several women pregnant.
Every girl that got on him, if he shot some in him, could have walked away pregnant.
Community dick.
Yeah, it's community dick. He supplied the community with semen.
PBR has definitely got to be the first nigga on the internet that just rationalized community dick. So next time I hear a woman say that, I'm coming with this argument right here.
Yeah, that's what we manufactured for.
We all got P.
That boy crazy.
Nigga, we can go get. Look, we can go get. Look, in the community, right? Say there's a community of 15 women, right? No men. One man can come get all those women pregnant in 1 month.
Yeah.
Okay. All those women can't get pregnant by several men in 1 month.
Right.
She has to wait once a year. You feel me? So you should be with one man a year. Shout out to Corinne. She laced us up with that game.
Yeah.
You heard me?
Yep. Hey, that was how she put it. So if a dude leave, right, that makes him a deadbeat dad.
Oh God.
But that's not always all the situations, right? But men that's not present in their child's life is always considered a deadbeat dad.
Is it a such thing as a deadbeat mom?
I've never heard it. But it's a such thing, but they don't use that.
What about if the mom
they don't even speak? That's like taboo. You know what I'm saying? That's like some secret society type of talk. You know
deadbeat dad is what like
that's all there. That's all there is, K-Fetty. I'm sorry. But listen, let's see how deadbeat dads come about, right? Look, there's 2 or 3 ways, right? Okay. The real way, the real deadbeat dad, right, is the man that been with a woman, knowing her, met her family, planned to have a family, got in the house, right? Got her pregnant, had the baby, seen it was stressful, and said, I want out, and then bounced and got with a new bitch with no kid, and just was like, I'm not having kids no more, but I'm not taking care of that one I planned to deal with. You feel me? That to me is a deadbeat, because you know why? You did wrong. You feel me? For one,
you planned it.
You planned that. You planned that, bro.
That's true.
That's a real deadbeat. You feel me? Now,
deadbeat.
but look, now you got your artificial deadbeats, right? I just met this broad at the club. I don't know her from Adam and Eve. She don't know me. We fucked off drunk in lust.
Right.
Okay. She find me on Facebook 2 years later. You got a baby. Oh, okay. I got a wife. Oh, well, you gonna take care of your daughter? Bitch, I don't even know you or your daughter. You feel me? But he can. Now it depends on if he's an apex or a good-hearted or a kind-hearted. It depends on how he was raised. If he can say, "Okay, let me explain to my wife what I did," and then boom, I'm gonna start spending time with the child, have her on the weekends, him or her, and do his job. Or he can be the dude that he wasn't raised right and be like, "Nah, man, I don't care." You feel me? I don't care. Or even that, even if he knows he is like, I don't care. That's you can't really call him a deadbeat because you didn't know him enough to call him that. So he's just a dude that don't care about your child.
Okay.
You can't lay blame on him and say he's a deadbeat. You feel me? Then you got the other one. You feel me? You got the other one where like they kind of, you know, knew each other. They was fuck buddies. You know what I'm saying? You gave up the pussy to the nigga, knowing he wasn't wearing a condom. You let him spooze off in you. You feel me? And then all he wanted was sex from you. He ended up having a baby with you. He tried to be there, and then he was like, nah, this ain't working out. I'm cool. I really don't. This wasn't what it was. We was just fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You should have had a plan B. You feel me? So there's like, the only way you can be a deadbeat, and this is my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is valid, but to me, in my opinion, the only way you can be a deadbeat, man, if you plan that out. Them other situations, that's artificial. You know what I'm saying? You can just say he ain't a good dude, or he don't take care of his children that he didn't plan.
Right. What about, you know, remember they used to have families where you live down here and then 2 blocks away, the man used to have a whole family over there and they never even know it. Maybe the mom knew or something, but she never said nothing because she played her role.
Side chicks.
She played her
side
role.
Chicks that allowed it.
But the father, but he was taking care of both families financially. They wasn't going without, or maybe one family did and the main family didn't go without. Is he a deadbeat?
That's a deadbeat to me, like I said, in my opinion. In my opinion, he's not a deadbeat. He's just like he what do they call that when you pick one person over damn, man, I'm smoking too much, man. But anyway, he's the type of person that he chooses his main family over his side family. You know what I'm saying?
So is he a deadbeat to the side family?
Because like to me, a deadbeat means you don't show up at all. You feel me?
Right. Okay.
You don't show up at all.
That's what my next question was going to be. We probably should define deadbeat, right?
Yeah, and who defines it is probably what we should try to figure out too, because we can't listen. A woman creates a deadbeat sometimes.
For sure.
Okay. She manufactures a deadbeat. You can't see your child. I'm not, give me some money. If you don't give me no money for your child, you can't see him. Maybe he ain't got no money at the time, but he love his child.
Right. So
I can't see my son because I'm on my ass as a black man in this North American wilderness called United States of America. You feel me? And I'm on my ass. Everybody is against me, but I love my child, but I can't see it because I don't have no money.
Right.
So now look, what if I don't have no money for months and months upon a time? Maybe I don't never get no money. You didn't put me on child support. Now, if I get a job, they're taking it, garnishing it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, damn, I wanted to see my child, but I never got to see him because you told me I couldn't see my child. You feel me?
Right.
So now I don't like you or the child. You feel me? You can create it. Oh, I don't want, it was too much of a headache because at the time when I was trying to do right, you didn't allow me. You made me feel little and, oh, you didn't get no money. So now I'm on child support. Now I'm trying to do right and got a job and I'm consistent. I'm on child support already. Right. And then like, to see now you like you didn't put the government involved, so now we got to talk to them about setting up because you can't just do it once you're on child support. You got to deal with the state
paperwork.
Yeah. So sometimes they create deadbeats, bro.
They definitely create it, and then the worst thing about it all is while the two parents are going through that, you create a separation between the child and the parent.
Yeah.
And and then you equate that with money.
Yeah. Yeah,
like time is your most valuable asset, and we know that. So you know, if you take away the time away, it's no amount of money that could
exactly. See, people think like, oh, you got to pay me for my time. You feel me? Oh, like you got nigga for my time and gas. It costs this. Listen, your time is not anything you should try to put any value on. You hear me? Your time is not even something you can try to purchase because you don't have that much left. You feel me?
You don't know how much
we have a very young life on this planet compared to other species. Man, there's turtles that watch us die 3 generations. You hear me? I'm not, bro. I know a family that had a tortoise in their family, and they said their great grandfather had this turtle when it was a baby. And nigga, that was a great grandfather gave it to the grandfather, and now the dad has it, and their son was next in line, and this motherfucker was still ticking.
outliving everybody.
You feel me? So that lets you know, man, we did something against God because we should be living longer than a goddamn turtle, man.
Yeah, we definitely did. We've done a lot against God. Our lifespan as people have definitely got shorter due to our sin nature and then in time. So,
and it's getting shorter and shorter due to woods and cigarettes and all kind of shit. And we creating heart disease
and not cooking.
Man, for real, man. Like the way we live now, man, we just built for disaster. That's why people cook timing out, my nigga. And you hear me? I'm saying timing out. You know what I'm saying? Because their time is over with. You know what I'm saying? So nothing is worth time, bro. They timing out at 40, man, 45, 40. You feel me? People having heart attacks, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
For sure. But now it's got to be a reason. It's got to be a reason behind all that. You know, I think that's an agenda, but that's for another day, another time.
But that word deadbeat, that shouldn't be tossed around like that word love. Them is two things. It's a lot of words that shouldn't be tossed around like so freely and like that, and just like just so freely like that, man. Like the word snitch, deadbeat dad, and the word love. You shouldn't just wiggle that off your tongue like that.
Yeah, like I'm trying to see, like, men don't never use that term. Women always use that term.
Yeah.
Like Fetty said, you never hear about deadbeat moms because I'm sure there's
and I know a lot of cats that take care of their children on their own, bro.
Shit, I'm one of them, man. I got 3 different baby mamas I take care. I'm a full-time father. I got one of my sons I'm taking care of full-time, and I got another son and a daughter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And my last baby mama ain't shit. She called me a deadbeat father all the time. But I this like it was a good argument. P. I was waiting for you to get done talking. You feel me? Because it wasn't planned. my daughter wasn't playing, and my baby boy wasn't playing. The only one was playing is the one I'm taking care of right now.
Yeah.
But I love all my kids, and I fuck with all my kids, and they all, and I, you know what I'm saying, and I treat them all equal.
But let me ask you a question. Keep your train of thought. But did they make it hard for you to get with them? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I mean, I can't even see myself going back with none of my baby mamas.
No, I ain't talking about with them. I'm talking about do they ever make it easy for you to have access to your children? Like, can you just call them and be like, hey,
at first it was hard. At first it was hard. But
because
at first it was hard because they was in their feelings.
Exactly. You know and then they want to turn around and call you a deadbeat. Right, but you calling like, hey man, I want to have my son or whatever. And then they might admit, well, do you got something for me? Like, why are you trying to barter off my children? Like, why are you trying to, listen, that's what I'm telling you. Time is worth more than money can even. Listen, bro, by her doing that to K-Fetty, let's say his baby mama like, oh, you can't come unless you got got something for me, okay? All right, maybe a nigga may not have nothing, okay? So you gonna trade that time for some money? A real woman would be like, oh, you don't got nothing? All right, next time, please have something. Here, come get your child. You feel me? Give him that time to build and bond with his child, because you trading money for time is not gonna work.
At the end of the day, that kid ain't gonna remember none of that shit anyway. But they gonna remember that time. I bet you they gonna remember that time.
Bro. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? He'll be like, Dad, I remember when you took me to the park or whatever, woo-woo-wop, and we fed the ducks bread or whatever, woo-woo-wop. He gonna remember that versus you just keeping him at home with your mama or going out fucking off and fagging off, you know what I'm saying, playing around, doing whatever God knows what, and then keeping him at home when he can be building with his pops.
Time is everything.
You feel me?
Yeah,
like you robbing him. And then you do it for 18 years, and then sometimes the kid, either they're gonna be Stockholm syndrome by their mama and believe everything she said, or they're gonna be curious and try to reach out and hear the pop side and understand, well, I believe you, pops, because I grew up like this and that's all she said about you. But and you'd be like, oh, I wanted to see you, son. I really did. I just, your mom always asked me for this.
Man, it's messed up.
You feel me? And he'd be like, damn. And you tell him, like, every time I had to see you, son, she wanted some money. She wanted me to bring a brand new Benz every time I saw you. Like, you feel me? Come on.
So much confusion in the world cause chaos, man.
Exactly.
Feel me?
Department.
Man, so I think that's just a term to further just kind of throw the dirt on top of men. And because being a man in this society today is just not what it is like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said,
no honor.
We gotta fight that as men and just do what we gotta do. Like you taking care of yours, and you guys just do the work to just make it right, regardless. Because we know what the rule. We know the rules, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we know what they're capable of. So
you want to know something funny?
You gotta kind of just roll with the punches.
While we ending this right here, look at K-Fetty. Listen to this one. I know a girl that had a whatever so-called deadbeat dad or whatever, but then she turned around and got a new boyfriend, and he had a child that he wasn't taking care of. How ironic is that?
Picking favoritism?
No, it's just no. What it is that you call your baby daddy a deadbeat, right? She calling her baby daddy a deadbeat, but then got with a new nigga, and he don't take care of his child. You feel me?
But she with this nigga.
But she with that nigga. You feel me?
Yeah. That is crazy.
That's man.
That's crazy. But yeah, we just kind of popped up, you know, on this nice, good Saturday, the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, man.
So this is a little early edition because we do got an interview tonight of one of our artists, and then we got video shoots.
Deja Lanai, special guest.
So we got things going on. So just hack in. We'll be back at y'all a little bit later today. So it's gonna be all good. So
Saturday Night Live, baby.
Yeah. So
or Saturday Night Vibe.
Yeah, catch that vibe. So yeah, we're gonna jump out, jump back in.